Tell me a little about index funds, Ashish. We've been seeing a flurry of index funds being launched by the industry. They are lower cost than the other traditional mutual fund equity schemes that have been offered. Uh, who should be investing in an index fund? Why should you be investing in an index fund? If you could take us through that.
See, I think one clarification first. Whenever anybody speaks about index funds, and there's a lot of talk about index funds on social media, and very, very quickly that discussion straight away goes into, I think active funds will not be able to generate alpha. They are underperforming, or they were underperforming, or they might underperform. And I think that whole alpha discussion is absolutely a waste of time, and it's a no-brainer, because I definitely lend that much credibility to investors' intelligence that if active funds don't perform, eventually money will go into index. So frankly, that's a no-brainer. That in fact, that discussion shouldn't even come up. But I have at least 10 other reasons for why we are creating these index funds. And alpha is the simplest, absolute no-brainer. That's not even a discussion. So what are the other reasons why we are putting up these index funds? See, first is that when we are, all through our discussion, we've been talking about asset allocation and, how to plan and risk and those kind of things. Now, the simplest way to do asset allocation is to treat all these indices. See, indices are representation of asset class or market segment, like equity, fixed income, gold, international equity, US, world equity. And, you have within equity, you will have, say, large cap, mid cap, or all cap, whatever it is. So there are different segments and different asset classes. Each of these, if you use them like a bunch of Lego blocks, you can actually create a structure which would be your asset allocation. And there's enough literature which says that more than 90% of the returns come by being in the right asset class. And the alpha which comes from asset allocation is far more superior to the alpha which individual fund managers can really produce. So I think a high fidelity asset allocation can be created by having a bunch of passives which are used as Lego blocks. Second is that in our country, and advisory practice is picking up. The regulator has put, there are RIAs, there are large private bankers and wealth managers who are working on a fee-based manner. So, segregation of distribution and advice, I think these are certain trends. Second important thing is that a lot of new investors come into our industry as first-time investors. They are digital first. Now, when you are on a digital app, how do you figure out which fund to buy? You see so much controversy about people buying funds based on last 1 year performance and people buying funds based on some rating, etc. I think that if you're a first-time investor, if you're digital first, if you don't know what to buy, you buy the market. And what is market? Market is basically all these indices. So, I think that index is the best place to start. Index is the most simple way to execute a particular plan. And that is the reason why we are creating an entire range of passive products. And frankly, alpha, like I said, if we don't have alpha, money will move to index. I think that's a no-brainer.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.